Hi there, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us, State Champ Men, and it was a pretty quiet round actually. Only 6 games on the menu, but some important ones. Let's start with Knox. The Raiders 88 defeated Werribee 72. Mike Rose 26 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, filling it up as always for the Raiders. Brandon Polk 17 and 11. Werribee Freddie Hunter had 24 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Had a great weekend, Fred Hunter.
Yeah, he did.
Jeremy Smith 17 points. So the 2 imports doing well for Werribee, but Knox get up by 16.
Yeah, well, I would think pretty well run of the mill for Knox on
Top
that
of the
one.
ladder, flying at the moment,
Wow,
10 and
boom.
1.
Knox just keep pounding. I mean, they've got their 2 guns in Rose and Polk, their imports, and if they continue to get themselves up every week, they're going to be winning more games than they lose.
Bulleen got within 6 at half time of McKinnon, but they ended up going down by 31.
Oh.
Bulleen 73 went down to McKinnon 104. Dylan Stith 29 points for the Cougars. Alex Bogart King had 27 and 11. Good game from him. Dave Chaffert had 20 for Bulleen. As I said, within 6 at half time, but slapped senseless in the second half.
Well, we've spoken about it plenty of times that Bulleen can't play 4 quarters, so a half here and there, and then you get the result. In the end, it's 31 because you can't play the 3rd or 4th quarter.
And they definitely ran McKinnon into a bit of form in that game. Not that they weren't, but certainly got them up and about. Wait till you hear their Sunday game. Waverley 93, Ringwood 84. No love lost between these two teams. It's an absolute ripper every time. Ivan Platnick 23 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Platters, the destroyer, great game. Willie Weimer had 19 for Ringwood. So Waverley get the edge on their very, very big rivals. I'm going to ask you a question on Ringwood shortly. Logan Lyle still coming off the bench for them. That's the way they're setting up now. But more importantly, Waverley have not lost a game at home this season on a Sunday. I think it's about 5 or 6 they've won now.
So that's the stat of the week. Haven't lost at home on a Sunday.
Yeah, look, I was speaking to a couple of their guys during the week and on the weekend, and they've created a real emphasis making sure that they use their home court as a fortress, especially against strong teams like Ringwood. And I think Cryo Bay may have travelled there once this season, and they knocked them off. But certainly an emphasis on winning at home.
Diamond Valley 68 went down to Eltham 77, and DV were in this. Eltham get the win. Benny Waldron 20 points, 9 rebounds. I think they came home late in that one. Ryan Villemont 21 for Diamond Valley. No love lost cup going the way of the Wildcats there. And I reckon it's only a couple of years ago there was a round 1 game between these two teams. The DV got up by 50, 51, something like that. Eltham's on fire at the moment. They are on fire.
Yeah, and DV would have been thinking in this that, they come away with a win. They're top 4. So they've, I'd say this will be something that they talk about tomorrow night.
And let's not forget, DV were 7 and zip at one stage.
Yep.
They've won 1 of their last 6, so it's certainly tightened up for them, coming up against better opposition.
Are they injuries? Are they, or is it just the way the
Vasilievich is
draw?
gone now. We know he's gone. But we did say a number of times in the opening couple of months, Steve,
soft draw.
that their draw early.
Yeah.
They were getting a lot of wins against the lower teams. Had a great win earlier on in the season against Ringwood. We've mentioned that. This was an important one, and Eltham up to 5 and 8 now, and they're definitely on the move, Steve-O.
The other thing is, you speak about DV, and I know we spoke about the win against Ringwood for so long. You look at it now, is that win
That's a fair point.
tainted?
Well, so I'm going to talk about Ringwood in a moment. It's a fair point.
Yeah. What else did you want to mention? Eltham's rise? Is that what you said?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they struggled, and they probably had the reverse to Diamond Valley. They had a really tough draw the first 5 or 6 weeks, and I think just because they didn't win a game through there, it certainly helped them progress and put them together as a core unit.
They won their last 5 now?
I think they lost
5 or 6.
I think it's 5 or 6. I think they lost last week on a double.
Hume City 74 went down to McKinnon 114. This was just a thumping win for the Cougars. They dominated this game. Casey Walker 32 points. Nick Laycock off the bench 16 points, 8 rebounds. Sean Prendergast had 13 points for Hume City. Now
there's an asterisk.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
Jermaine Maybank not playing, and from all reports may have done his knee, done for the season. So that's what I'm hearing at the moment. Now, if that's the case, Jermaine Maybank has been just an absolute superstar of this competition for a lot of years out there at the Broncos. If it is the ACL, Jermaine, we're thinking of you, mate. We say this to all those players with serious injuries. You're a star. Good luck in the recuperation. We want to see you back out there bigger and better than ever, because the Big V League, we love you, mate, and we want to see you back out there playing. So he's a big loss for them, massive loss. And the other one was an arguably All-Star 5 contender right now, and maybe MVP contender right now, Lee Jecker, missed this game. I believe OS getting married.
Is
that right?
From our reports, he might be
Is he in
not
Bali?
too far away from
Getting
Australia,
married?
in Indonesia, somewhere getting married, but certainly not the best of timings to sort of leave your team.
I like that. In Indonesia getting married. So would that be Jakarta or Bali? I think it might be Bali.
How does that sit Hume now, I guess, with that injury? And, I mean, with one away, you could probably justify it a little bit. But, yeah.
But
40 point...
I think Jecker...
42 off the bench they scored.
Yeah, but 40-point loss to a team that's basically at the same level as they are at the moment.
Jecker comes back in, but Maybank is a massive loss. There's no doubt about that.
Does that cost them their top 4?
Look,
I say yes. I think Jecker's still got a couple of weeks before he returns.
Oh, really? Has he?
Yeah, I don't think he returns straight away.
I'm a huge fan of Hume City, and I've said that the whole time. Always want to keep a lid on it. Jermaine Maybank, heart and soul of that team.
Yep.
Yeah.
I reckon contention for a championship, it's gone.
Do you reckon Jecker's sitting over there with the missus at the moment going, I've got to go. I've got to go.
Speaking of, though, I think there's a couple of positives coming out of Hume. We spoke about, prior to these guys departing, that their starters were really, really important. They didn't have much of a bench.
Yeah, I agree with that.
42 points is the most it's been off the bench, and they've got contributors.
Well, someone had to play, Steve-O.
Yeah.
Well, correct, but you're not relying on 3 other guys. The other thing is they still have a room for...
Isn't Javari Williams there? Did I hear that? Anyway, go on.
Maybe my second comment's withdrawn. I'm not too sure.
42 off the bench with a 74, so... You don't just need your bench to step up, you need your starting 5.
Well, and they were missing 2 of their starts.
Yeah.
So what I will say is we've just spoken a lot about Hume City. Let's talk about McKinnon. They've won 2 on the weekend. They've scored 218 points on the weekend. 2 crucial wins for them. Well done. Hawthorn 80 went down to Werribee 88. So the Devils split the weekend. Freddie Hunter 28 and 15. Great weekend. Jeremy Smith 26 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. 6 assists. Jack Barry, that's Bar Barry's boy, had a great weekend in the youthies. Stepped up in the seniors with 23 points and 3 blocks ladder.
Knox 10 and 1, Carrero Bay 10 and 2. They had the week off.
Yeah.
Waverley 9 and 3, important win. McKinnon and Hume City both 8 and 4. Diamond Valley 8 and 5. Ringwood 7 and 5. Eltham 5 and 8. Werribee 4 and 10. Hawthorn and Whittlesea tied at 2 and 10. Bulleen on the bottom.
Okay.
0 and 11.
A quick question on Ringwood. 7 and 5 at the moment. They've lost on the weekend to Waverley. This weekend they travel out to Hawthorn. You'd think they'd get that, but they're 7 and 5 right now. They have been in the finals for ever and a day. They've been in grand finals, last 3 of the last 4 years or thereabouts. Can they win it this season? Yes or no?
Can they win it? No.
I wouldn't think so. I was about to ask the question, are they even in for that are they still in the race for that sort of bottom part of the finals?
Well, it's a top 6.
Yeah.
And they're currently sitting in 7th.
And with Hume now having that issue...
Eltham on the rise at the moment.
Is this... if it's 4 or 5 seasons of playing off, or 2 or 3 in grand finals and that sort of thing, I think there's probably a bit of pressure on it.
Fair question. Round 11, here we go. McKinnon take on Hawthorn. I'm going the Cougars.
McKinnon. Speaking of, blue round for McKinnon. Celebrating and raising awareness for prostate cancer. Both youth boys and senior men, McKinnon will be wearing special blue jerseys.
Good on you, Cougs. Well done. Great club. Always doing wonderful things for the community. I'm going McKinnon.
Yeah, I think Hawthorn too young.
Eltham Hume.
Eltham.
I think Eltham as well. We know Maybank, and from what you're saying, no Jecker. Eltham for me at home. flying at the moment. This would be a great win for them too. Close the gap.
Yep.
Knox Corio, great game.
massive.
Top 2 teams at Knox. If in doubt, home team.
No,
I'm in doubt.
I'm gonna go the week off philosophy.
Yeah,
Really?
They're
I think
rejuvenated.
I think Corio.
Knox are 10-1, Steve-o.
Yeah, they are.
They've done nothing
and
wrong.
Well, only
they
10
are
and
10
2.
and 1 for a reason. But I think Corio got the depth to outplay Knox.
Really?
Yep.
I think we're going to be talking about that one next week.
Knox would rather lose one here.
Oh, yeah, they'd rather lose it. Corio take on Whittlesea. Corio for me on Sunday. Waverley, Hume. I'm going Waverley. Gee, tough weekend for Hume with players missing.
Home game on a Sunday.
Yeah, home game. Hello.
There goes.
Great, okay.
Hang on.
We're in the dark at the moment. Can you see us there?
Back on.
There we go. How's that? You only have to wave your hands.
You brought this. Could you not afford the bill? You paid for this.
Diamond Valley take on Knox.
Knox.
Oh, you like them?
Yeah, Knox for me.
You like them
I
now,
didn't
all
say
of a
I
sudden.
didn't like them.
Raiders.
By the way, go back again. I don't get to. I think Hume are going to beat Waverley.
Sunday at Waverley.
You think
unbeaten.
Hume are going to beat Waverley
Yep.
at Waverley on a Sunday?
I don't think they're going to drop 2.
Do you need some oxygen or something at the moment?
Maybe,
Are you okay?
Maybe that's what happened to the
Are you
Lions.
all right?
Yeah.
You've just tipped Hume
Yep.
without Maybank, without Jecker.
Yep.
They've just been touched up by 40.
Yep.
They're
Why
playing
not?
their second game of the weekend
Yep.
up against a fresh Waverley who have won
Who have won
5
every day on
games
Sunday. Yep.
on Sundays at home this season.
I
You've
l-
just gone Hume.
I love an underdog.
There's a
This
fair...
is an underdog story for this Sunday second game. Hume won't let 2 in a row go this weekend.
Underdog story?
Yeah.
This is a dog with fleas story, mate. What are you talking? You seriously think Hume can win that?
Yep. Hume, if you
Wow.
disagree with me, send Justin a letter.
Well, as if Hume's going to disagree with you.
Exactly.
You just Diamond Valley take on Knox. Knox.
Yeah,
Knox.
Yeah, Knox.
I'm going to have some fun on this show next time round. Werribee take on
I
Bulleen.
won't be here.
Werribee to win.
Werribee.
Hawthorn Ringwood. I think the Hawks can get that. Surely.
Yeah.
Surely. Surely.
No, I'm going to go
Oh,
Ringwood.
of course. Who?
I'm going to go Ringwood.
Ringwood.
Well, I just went Ringwood.
Yeah,
I
the
just said
Hawks.
surely the
Ringwood
Hawks can
Hawks.
get that.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're all on
so
the same
you're
page.
saying Hawthorn? Yeah,
No,
sorry.
Hawks.
Yeah.
Hawks.
No, we all agree then.
Yeah.
Have I asked him the oxygen question?
No,
yet?
yes.
I have asked
Good.
him that, haven't I?
I'm usually the one that gets that, but it's all good.
I'm drunk.
Something's wrong with you, that's for sure. Get out there and support your teams this week. Have a lot of fun. Round 11.
Thank you.
Don't forget the State of Origin. Country versus City coming up in
Origin All
Shepparton.
Star Series, June 11. Tickets, bigv.com.au.
There you go. See you next time on Big V TV.